Hello, my beautiful Gemini, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot. Today we're going to be doing the Attract Love reading for you, Gemini. This is going to be a timeless reading, just so you know. There will also not be any Cliff Notes versions of these particular readings. I have already meditated upon your cards and have pre-shuffled, but as always, I go ahead and shuffle live. All right, if this reading does resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. We're going to be pulling 5 tarot cards, and then we'll be completing the reading with an oracle card. All right, my God, my angels, my universe, what is it that you want Gemini to know for them to attract love? God, my angels, my universe. Whoa, okay. Allow me one moment. Here we go. 2 cards just popped out, the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. This is going to be for your first position because they did come out together. So, my angels, my universe, what is it that you want Gemini to know for them to attract love? My God, what is it that you want Gemini to know for them to attract love? My angels, my universe. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the 2nd position. My God, universe, what is it that you want angels, Gemini to know? We have the King of Pentacles. Whoa, okay. Go ahead, my angels, my universe. Okay. What is happening right now? Your cards are just flying, like literally just flying. 9 of Cups is in the 4th position. Oh my goodness gracious. And the 5th position, we have the Judgment card. Holy cannolis, you guys. All right. This is unbelievable. Cards are just like, they took flight. All right. So we have the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Swords in the 1st position. I feel like a lot of you have gone through a lot of heartbreak. I'm getting anywhere between 3 to 9 weeks, but I'm also getting 3 to 9 months. For some of you, a little bit longer than that. Sometime last year or just towards the end. Maybe some of you, maybe this isn't necessarily a relationship. Maybe this was someone who passed sometime in 2022 or late 2021 is what I'm getting here. So things that you need to do for yourself is try to start healing from this past situation. If it is a heartbreak from a previous person, know that they're not worthy of you. I mean, you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, for goodness sakes, and they weren't doing their just duties. They weren't treating you the way you should have been treated. If this does have to do with a loved one who passed, whether it's family, friend, or a partner, it might do you some good to speak with a therapist, or speak with those that you feel comfortable in speaking to in regards to this situation, because I feel like this person really meant a lot to you, and your heart is really, really broken over this. And I think a lot of you feel like it's never going to mend. And it will. It will not heal completely, as all cuts goes. You'll always have some sort of scar. But the wound does close up. It's just that there's always a frequent reminder. All right, so what to do for yourself? Please go talk to somebody. Don't take advice from me. I am not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. But I can feel that you're carrying a heavy heart. And it will do you some good for sure to speak with somebody. All right. Something you need to learn is you're worthy. You are, where the Queen of Pentacles is here, is that you're worthy. You need to take care of yourself, mind, body, and soul. And right now I feel like your spirit is draining, and you really need to take care of that portion of yourself. I feel like a lot of you have let yourself go. And don't shoot the messenger. I'm just reading the cards. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I feel like a lot of you had recently, since this whole issue began, have had some very bad habits. I have started some very bad habits which you need to let go of. So what you need to learn is release those and start getting into new habits, new health habits, new emotional habits, talking to somebody, eating a little bit better, drinking more water, meditating, journaling, whatever that looks like for you. Do something that's going to help you. Okay? An issue you need to address: stubbornness. Being so set in your ways that you're unwilling to move because this is all you know. That's it. This is all you know. This is all you want to know. But believe it or not, you're being guided. And I feel like you're being guided. And if you pay close attention, I'm sure that you're seeing the signs, the appropriate signs that someone is trying to communicate to you. Whether you're seeing double-digit numbers, or a bird, or a light flicker, whatever that looks like for you, know that if it is a past person, they are trying to communicate to you that they are fine and it is time for you to move on. All right. If it is a past love that just hurt you really badly, don't get stuck in the idea that that's how everybody is going to treat you. Okay. That is something that you have to address. And I feel like for most of you, it's mainly an emotional thing, and not an emotional thing, a mental thing, pardon me, that you just can't get over that hump. All right, because with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles coming out in a love reading, you have a divine counterpart out there that is also seeking you, and you're not going to be able to find this person if you don't start depluming yourself of all of those things that are weighing you down. All right, we want you to feel as light as a feather so that you're able to take the flight. And then with the steps to find love, we have the 9 of Cups. This is a beautiful cup. This is just before the 10 of Cups, which is the happily ever after. You need to get you need to start feeling unstuck and start taking the proper steps and seeing the joys that you have in your life, seeing the happiness that you have in your life. In this particular picture, there is someone who is holding up a cup. Right? They have 9 or 8 cups in front of them. They're holding up one, and there's a rat in the room, and we don't want that rat to ruin the festivities. And that is the emotion, the sense that I'm getting, is that you're allowing that rat to take over the joy that you can be feeling, that you're supposed to be feeling. Because in this particular picture, the gentleman does not appear to be overjoyous. There's the 9 of Cups just before the happily ever after, but he doesn't even look satisfied. He just looks like, yay, I'm here. Right? And that's the feeling that I'm getting with you, Gemini. It's like, I'm here. You're holding yourself back. So in this particular placement with this card, it's be appreciative for what you have. You have so much more than you are acknowledging, because you're allowing a past situation keep you there. All right? A goal to work toward, judgment. Right? Communication. Communication is coming toward you, by the way. And again, as I mentioned previously, if it is someone who has passed, they want to let you know that, look out for those signs. They want to let you know that they're fine. It's okay to move forward. With someone who has broken your heart, it would not surprise me if they attempted to reach out to you because they did something that hurt you, that affected you, and they recognize this and they want to apologize. I'd be leery of it, though. I'm just going to be clear about that. But in this position, a goal to work toward is know that you're worthy. You're worthy of happiness, and you should not judge yourself for wanting to have that happiness, specifically if it was a loved one who passed on. Okay? This is a card that allows for forgiveness, that allows for breakthroughs. But you're so stuck in where you're at that you're not giving yourself that forgiveness, right? And that is the goal to work towards. Forgiveness towards the person from the past, forgiveness towards yourself, forgiveness for the person who passed, forgiveness for you wanting more, because that's acceptable. That's absolutely acceptable. All right, my dear Gemini, let's go ahead and close this out with an oracle card. God, my angels, my universe, what is it that you want Gemini to know? How do you want to close out this reading for Gemini? My God, my angels, my universe. Whoa, okay. Compassion and accept. Well, there you are. 2 cards flew out, so 2 cards you get. All right, so compassion. May you tend to the suffering. And in this particular case, this is yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. You're the one suffering. You're the one going through this. Be compassionate with yourself, my dear Gemini. And the second card that came out was accept. May you receive what is as it comes. Again, you are worthy. You are ready well, let me rephrase that. The universe is ready to give you something, but they want you to receive it. They want you to accept it, right? So receiving something and accepting something is not the same. You may receive an apology, but you may or may not accept it. That's what this card is talking about. And for those who have someone that is deceased, my spirits are pointing this out. Something I didn't notice on the cards before. On the King of Pentacles, there are little dots, right? A little illuminated dots. On the Judgment cards is the same thing. And then on the Accept card, the same thing. So these three cards, the Judgment card is a card of communication. When we were talking about the King of Pentacles, I said that you were protected, but you're stuck in your ways and you're trying to be communicated. And then with the Accept card, what I'm getting is that strongly stating this to you, my dear Gemini. A past loved one is trying to communicate with you via whatever messages you might have. It could be a double-digit number. It could be these little dots that I'm seeing. It could be a feather, a white feather. It could be in a song. May you receive what it is as it comes to you. Be open to it, my dear Gemini. All right. May you all find the healing that you deserve, and so that the love that you are trying to acquire does come in for you. All right. If this reading did resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. Until we meet again, my beautiful Gemini.